Welcome back to AM Northwest. Our next guests are about to prove that hand pies can be made in a matter of minutes. Here to share a recipe from the Essential Air Fryer Cookbook, we welcome back the co-authors of nearly 40, I'm exhausted saying that, 40 cookbooks, Bruce Weinstein and Mark Scarbrough. Good to see you guys.
Hi, Ellen. It's great to be back.
Nice to be back.
Okay, we're making hand pies, which I love. Okay.
These are delicious. They look like they're fried. The fruit fillings coming out, and I am doing it with a very simple refrigerator pie dough.
Love it.
So you know these unroll things, they're so easy. You just unroll it. You get yourself a big cookie cutter. If you don't have a big cutter, you can use a bowl and cut around the bowl. And you're going to cut out 3 from each piece.
Okay.
I got 2 here. And then the easiest thing in the world, pie filling, canned pie filling. And so you put, I don't know, it's going to be about 3 tablespoons to a 1/4 cup in here. You don't want to overfill it.
Oh, no, you want to overfill it. No,
You want a mess.
you want a mess.
And then I'm just going to wet the edge to make
So you just
sure.
put in, is that blueberry pie filling?
This is blueberry. You can use any color you want. And I make so much
Color? Cherry,
color.
apple, any color. Yeah,
Purple, green, and then I
The
do it
gardener
like a
was
Chinese
speaking there,
dumpling.
by the way. The gardener was speaking.
Yeah, color. I love color.
We're gonna have a little mess coming out. That's okay. And then to seal it up, you take a fork and you just go around.
And you said, sorry, I was busy watching you here, but it was an egg wash that you put around the edges to get them.
No, that was just water.
Just water.
That was
Okay.
Water.
Okay.
And that seals it up. It's nice and tight. And you're gonna do that with all of them, and then put them in the air fryer at 350 degrees. I want me to do more. All right, 350 degrees for about 7 minutes.
I need lunch.
No, actually, lunch of champions.
Yeah.
So 7 minutes is only halfway through.
Okay, just stop. So, stop.
All right.
Okay, so here's the deal about these pie crusts, these pre-baked pie crusts. You know, they come in all different kinds, and if you just look around a little bit, you can find ones made with butter or at least partial butter and shortening. They don't just have to be shortened crusts. So you can look around and look for slightly up ones that cost you maybe 50 cents a buck more.
Wait, now I want to say to you, when you make pie crust, what do you put in it?
Okay, I make pie crust with Crisco.
There you go.
But I'm just saying that you can find up crust that'll make these a little fancier. And then, so Bruce has now got
halfway cooked, and she's gonna put them in.
No, wait. Okay, wait. I got another question because I've made hand pies, and you don't put an egg wash on top?
No, not on these. What we're gonna do is halfway through, we're gonna brush them with some melted butter.
Okay.
And sprinkle them with sugar.
Yeah.
And that's at halfway through, and then you end up with these. And they're browned, and they're beautiful.
Let the writer stop the chef again.
Oh, yummy.
And say, so you go in, as he says, halfway through, you brush them with melted butter and sugar, and then back in. And no, you don't have to do an egg wash. To be crass, because purchased pie crusts are so gigantically full of fat. You don't egg white, they'll kind of glisten up and get nice. Anyway.
But now the sugar, is it turbinado sugar or just regular sugar?
No, just regular white sugar. But we have a dipping sauce for these that Mark made up, and it's really kind of crazy.
Okay.
So I'm going to say, here's my dipping sauce. You want to take equal parts by volume. So whatever you use, it doesn't matter, a cup, a teacup, I don't care what it is, just by volume. You want, and I quote, the same amount of marshmallow fluff or marshmallow cream, depending on which way you call it.
Okay.
Fluff or cream. And in that, I'd put exactly the same amount of lemon yogurt. And just because I'm eating a Diet Coke with a cheeseburger, this is non-fat lemon yogurt, but okay. And then whipped cream cheese, not regular cream cheese, but that kind that's whipped in the tub.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right, so equal amounts of all 3 of these, and then you're just going to whisk this together to create a dip for your hand pies. It's going to emulsify.
It is, and it becomes this. It just becomes this beautiful, creamy, beautiful dip. and you can just dip your hand fryer
You
right
actually
in.
do dip it in there. You don't like
Oh,
put it
yeah,
on top. You
dip
don't.
it right in.
Come on, honey, you're eating hand pies. So,
Dip away.
Now, can I ask you another question? Can we do another version of a hand pie, but it would be a savory hand pie?
Absolutely.
all
I
right.
like to sometimes do the same exact technique, and I'll brown some ground beef
Yeah.
with minced onion and like fajita seasonings, and you could put that in with the same technique. I would probably not sprinkle the sugar halfway.
Yeah.
And just give them the full 14
And,
minutes.
and to say about that, if you're going to do the ground beef thing, make sure you drain it.
Oh yeah, you don't
Oh,
want
yeah.
all that liquid going in there.
Yeah. I was thinking of like chicken, that
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. You can absolutely do that.
You can do the same thing with a pie crust with a rotisserie chicken where you pull the meat apart and then mix it with a little bit of shredded cheese
Yeah.
and maybe
Curry powder.
some curry powder or some salsa, just a little bit. Not you don't want to get it wet because it'll leak.
Yeah.
And then the hand pie and it's wet 14 minutes in an air fryer
Yeah.
and it's done.
These roll-out pie crusts are so useful and so helpful.
Yeah.
This isn't wasted.
Yeah.
After you cut those out, you can smash it up. You can roll it back out with a rolling pin and cut it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what? This kind of reminds me of Jamaican beef patties that I've made.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
I can see
love
this would be
those.
an easier version of doing that. The same,
Yeah.
but the same idea.
Yeah, that's what I love.
It would
those.
be an easier version, and it lends itself to all kinds of things, and especially if you can do the cheesy, savory thing,
Yeah.
like chicken meat and all. Then it really is, like fall deck food.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
If you want to be really indulgent, get a block of sharp cheddar and just cut that into giant squares and just put a giant square of cheddar in each one.
Oh, yeah, that's it. So we want to tell everyone, of course, you're the co-authors of nearly 40 cookbooks. This one is from the Essential Air Fryer Cookbook. Bruce and Mark, thank you both so much.
Oh, thanks, Ellen.
Thank you, Helen.